Welcome back to Magic Tarot Cards. Today I'm doing some more predictions. There is much going on in the world. A lot of devastating situations. And I've been communicating with Spirit back and forth from last night till this morning about some of the stuff. So I need to put it all out there. I'm going to touch base on everything that I possibly can because there is much out there. So without delay, I do have some of the cards already pulled as I was meditating. These are some of the cards that fell, and then I'm going to see if I can pull some more. All right, so let's get started. First news is Joe Biden. Everybody knows that he has prostate cancer. And a couple of predictions that I did several months ago, I did predict that he would get sick, ill, and then meet his demise. So that I see it coming to pass. I don't see, okay, here we have lure of confirmation. This is lure of confirmation, the Hierophant saying yes. Okay, so yes, he is sick. Now, will he meet his demise? This is what was my question. Will he beat this cancer or will he meet his demise? I got the 10 of Swords in the karmic cycle with this card right next to it. All right. Hold on. So I don't feel like he will get past this one. I feel like the cancer he has is too aggressive, and it's already spread to his bones. So most likely, I mean, they do have what I heard is hormones that, or the cancer has a certain type of hormones that you can treat, but once it metastasizes to the bone, you usually meet your demise. So I don't see him recovering. He might recover for a little while, but then I see this cancer taking his life. Sorry to give you this news, but this is what the spirits tell me. This is what the cards are telling me. I'm going to touch base on a lot of stuff here. Now, the 10 men that escaped from, I think it was St. Louis, Missouri prison. There's 10 men that escaped. I do see them all being caught. This was not, someone said this was inside help. No, there was nobody on the inside to help them escape. They found a door that was loose, ajar, and they all broke down, escaped. 2 of them already been caught, but I do see them all getting caught. There might be a fine. See, here they are escaping prison, escaping jail time, leaving the turbulence. But I see a fight towards the end, so there might, for a few of them, it might come down to a shootout or barricade, or I'm seeing barricade shootout, or, getting caught in the end where they're, surrounded by the police, lots of fighting, stuff like that. But they all will be caught. There's 2, I think, that I believe already been caught. Some of these are murderers. Some of these are people that have serious crimes. So they're at large and they're very dangerous people. Okay, next we're going to, there's a lot of information here, y'all. We're going to touch base on J-Lo because she has fled the country. Okay, she has fled the country and she has went to a country where they cannot expedite people. Okay, let me tell you this right now. She planned this ahead of time because she knew that from this country she cannot be expedited back, because what Spirit is telling me, now remember, y'all, all of this is alleged. Comes from Spirit, not from me, and comes from the cards and what Spirit has to tell me. I don't give my personal opinion on these things because, this is third party, okay? So it's alleged. But I do see that she fled to this country because of her guilt. I feel like she knows that people knows that she knows too much. Let me put it that way. And she has a lot of fear, and she has fled to another country where she cannot be expedited back if they do charge her with something. But she was present, allegedly, she was present during the freak-offs, and she saw many things that she most likely shouldn't have seen, that Diddy knows that she's seen. She handled guns for him, and I'm seeing multiple guns for him in the past that she knew about, things that she probably shouldn't have been involved in. And then she saw a lot of essaying, allegedly, y'all. She saw this with her own eyes. She was present in rooms where they were doing this. So she knows a lot more than anyone has really touched base on. People say, oh, she, this, that, but no one has really touched base on what she really knows. So this is what I'm telling you here. She's seen a lot. She was there. Allegedly, this is alleged. And so she knows all of this, so which has caused her to flee, allegedly, to this other country because of fear. She has much fear right now. All right, so again, the Spirit is bringing me back to this prison break. There was 10 people, okay, 10 people here. 2 have been caught. I'm seeing, Spirit is saying a showdown, meaning at the end, it'll be kind of massive where they'll be, again, shooting, surrounding. I feel like they'll be caught one at a time. Okay. I want to extend my grievances to the recent tornado in Missouri, St. Louis, Missouri, where multiple people were injured, families lost, lives lost. It was very, very devastating. But there's more coming. There's more bad weather coming. Now, the ship that crashed, the Mexican ship that crashed in the Brooklyn Bridge, I think it was the Brooklyn Bridge in New York, that was on video. It was going the wrong direction. Now, was it given wrong directions? As people kept saying, you're going the wrong direction. They gave them wrong directions. No, they did not give them wrong directions. They had mechanical failure, which made them drift towards the bridge, and they could not stop the boat. Made them drift. But will they be charged for stuff? Yes. Once they do full investigation, because there's 2 crew members that lost their life. So once they do check out the ship and do full investigation, I feel like somebody there will be charged with something, okay? It was quite devastating. The ship wrecking was quite devastating. There's videos of it out there, but no, they were not given wrong directions, because that's what I keep hearing. Oh, someone gave them wrong directions. And no, they had mechanical failure, which caused their ship to drift in the wrong direction, and they were not able to control it or stop it, which caused it to crash into the Brooklyn Bridge. It's a miracle not, more people didn't lose their lives or meet their demise to this, because it was devastating. There was something else. Spirit has given me so much information, but as it comes, I'm bringing it to you. Let me see what else. There was something else I was going to touch base on now. Yeah, if I don't do it right away, then I lose the information, because Spirit puts it in my head, but sometimes they give me so much that I have to get it out right away, or then the information leaves me. But those are the top things I wanted to touch on right now that's happening. Pray for Biden, but again, I don't see a good outcome for him, sorry to say. But I did predict that a few months ago. A few months ago, I predicted that. I didn't say what he would pass away of, but I did predict that he's been sick for a long time. He has dementia. That's why he stepped down from his, allegedly, from his presidency, because his mind just wasn't the way as sharp as it needed to be, and he knew that. So that's why he quit running, this time around. He just couldn't do it mentally. And then physically, he's getting older, and he already had been sick. So he knew he had been sick, and just wasn't able to carry out a second term of the presidency. So he stepped down because of that. Yeah. So I'll do more updates. I did do one on Chris Brown yesterday. He will most likely come back. I do see him spending a few years of jail time, and then he'll give a plea or a offer to the person that was injured in that incident where he threw the bottle. I do feel like that person will accept the money, which will not clear his name, but he'll get let out. But it's not going to happen anytime soon. Chris Brown is someone, allegedly, that just doesn't learn. He's what you call a hard learner. He lives by the sword. He lives by swords. And he's kind of careless, just he has a careless character where he just, just does what he wants. You know, a lot of people are like that when they get fame and money, like Diddy. Oh my God, Diddy. Jesus, Lord mercy. I don't even know what to say about him. I watched a video yesterday that was utterly disgusting and devastating for the girl that supposedly he essayed in 2018. I can't think of her name now, but I did post that video to my community post if you want to go watch it. Her story was devastating. I was in shock at the detail that she told, such detail, and I believe it all to be true. I don't believe none of it is fake. I do believe all of that happened to her. I see that it happened to her. I don't see any of it being fabricated. I don't see, you know, and then she did call the police when it happened. They did absolutely nothing to help her. So she has kept this inside of her all these years since 2018. So devastating. He manipulated so many people. So just his energy is so horrible. He is not. He's got worse than the devil energy. I believe he's the devil himself. I'm sorry, but that's just how I feel. No, he won't be getting out. Again, I don't see him getting out. There's too many things stacked up against him. And in my last video about him, I did say, well, if he gets out, it would be a miracle, but then God would put him back in. You know, on this earth, we have free will. Okay, so people are able to do what they want, say what they want. So a lot of people will lie for him. He'll pay money, lie for him, get him out because of free will. But then God creates a situation for you to go right back in. Okay, so don't ever think he's not watching. Don't ever think he don't know what you're saying, what's coming out of your mouth. Every little white lie in this lifetime will be accounted for, no matter who you are, what you do on this earth, no matter how many lies you want to tell, or you know, God's watching you. Okay, he's watching you. Okay, and you will be held accountable for every single little thing. Like I've always said this, you'll be held accountable for every second of every minute, of every hour, of every day. Okay? God will hold you accountable for all of that. Be careful what you do out there, y'all. You're only here for a blink of an eye. And the real judgment is in front of him. You can be judged all you want to here on earth, but that's not the real judgment. The real judgment is when you get there. All right, so be careful. I will bring more world predictions to you as they come in. I'm going to put this one out there right now, and then I will do an update here pretty soon. Thanks for watching. This is Jasmine from Magic Tarot Cards.